Among the army of people working to prevent military veterans from taking their own lives is a veteran medic here in Knoxville. The Air Force veteran is part of a group called Irreverent Warriors. Their motto, eliminate isolation, eliminate suicide. Here's her motivation.
So this was when I enlisted.
A half dozen pictures.
And that's in Baghdad.
Yep.
Represent 28 years of service in the Air Force for a newly retired medic, Chief Master Sergeant Christine Shahan.
Only 1% of the enlisted corps will make it to the rank of E9, which is Chief Master Sergeant for the Air Force.
And was it the best thing that you could have done with your life?
Absolutely.
But the best opportunities in the military, education, leadership training, travel, also brought some of her worst days.
And you think, I can do this, and then you're, in your footy pajamas with your Kevlar on, working through your first mortar attack going, what have I done?
The young medic helped reshape treatment and evacuation of gunshot and bomb blast victims near the start of the war in Iraq after flashes of violence ended their service on the front line.
7,200 patients came through the CASF during the 6 months that I was there. 7,200 patients. A lot of times you just sat and listened and hoped, The hardest part for us is that we never know that rest of the story. Like, we put them on a plane, we clean up, ready for the next plane the next day.
This medic quickly learned treatment also meant counseling wounded warriors suddenly out of the fight.
That was something that I never really had to experience before, was the patient interaction and their emotional state. It wasn't about themselves. It was about that they were abandoning their people, their soldiers, their Marines. It's been 20 years, and so I've forgotten the names, but you don't forget the faces.
One face she will never forget is Airman First Class Antoine Holt.
On April 10th of 2004, it got real.
The same enemy mortar blast that punctured her tent took the life of a fellow veteran, husband, and father.
Antoine, he's an excuse me. He was an air traffic controller out of Aviano, young kid. And I just think, what would you have done? What would you be doing right now? And that's what I think about.
It wasn't easy coming home.
No, it wasn't.
Survivor's guilt. On the home front, this veteran medic faced the same emotions as her patients in Iraq.
We just have to remember that everybody has, their road that they have to work through. But that truly changed my perspective on what war was. I'd be lying if I said that there wasn't a part of me that went, now what do I do? And a lot of people go through that.
Questions about her service, questions about her future, questions about her new purpose in life, all drew her to the group Irreverent Warriors, a national effort dedicated to connecting veterans and eliminating the high suicide rate through marches, walks, and gatherings, shared camaraderie.
Right, there are a lot of people that serve that didn't have to go somewhere, not right, wrong, or indifferent, whatever their career handled. They were an important part of that mission. And when you leave, the hardest part is figuring out who I am now.
It sounds like you helped save a lot of people at war, and you're trying to help save more at home. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think I'm a little humbled by that statement. It catches me off guard, if you will, that you say that. Yeah, I mean, we're all in this together.
Together, wearing the uniform is a shared bond.
It's great for that time, and then what do we do afterwards? Is find your tribe afterwards. It takes a village. I get emotional. It takes a village. And when you lose that village, it can put you into that dark place. And so for us, for my husband and I, with Irreverent Warriors, we were able to find that village again.
To get involved with the nonprofit Irreverent Warriors, we will have a link at our Service and Sacrifice section on WBIR.com. Robin?